So today we've been doing part one of the hoop house. Now this was my raised bed that was in the middle of this section previously, and we used to have arches that went over there and over there and over there. Those have been taken down. They were in much need of coming down. We've rejigged the garden, which has left this area ideal for a hoop house. So thanks to a local Scaffold Company, we got some more scaffold boards, and these were lovely 4-meter long scaffold boards. And then we've got the mesh panels, which were 8 by 4 foot, so we've had to join them in the middle, and I'm really hoping that there aren't any sharp edges along there that are going to cause the plastic to rip. We had a little bit of a boo-boo because we ran out. This has got the 4-inch holes, and that one's got the 4-inch holes, but this one in the middle has got the 2-inch holes because we didn't have enough 4-inch hole ones. So it's a bit of a shame, but anyway, so having created the base, so we've got 2 4-meter scaffold boards going down one side, 2 4-meter going down the other side, and we've got 2 2-meter along the back. At the moment we've just got a 2-meter timber running from here to here. This is how we joined the panels. So we just used another piece of scaffold board from offcuts that we had, and we just screwed those there and there to hold these two together. And at the end we simply screwed through from here through into this panel here. Having done that, we then tied the mesh panels together using cable ties. Make sure they're all pointing inwards, because otherwise they're going to go through the plastic. So we've tied these together, and we've just gone overlapped just to give it more of an arch, otherwise it will end up with a point. Having done that, we then brought the arches over here and we started to attach them. Initially we went with coming straight off of the top here, but it proved that the arch was going to be extremely high, and the stability of it just kept rocking and flapping backwards and forth. So we decided to attach down the side with about 8 inches coming down the panel, which has definitely given it a lot more stability than when it was off the top. So we now have those 6 panels or 12 panels in place. And so we're going to leave it there for the day. Ignore those 2 uprights at the back there. We were just playing around with how they would go into place. But the next step is to create front and back some stability bars, just to stop it from doing any rocking. It's not rocking that badly anyway. Oh, if it had plastic on it and there was a wind, we'd definitely get a rock. But we won't get the hoop house flying across the garden with this base attached to it around the outside. So that is how we are building our hoop house, and this is the end of day 1. So this is our first attempt at doing a hoop house. Now, as you can see, you're first going to point out it doesn't come all the way to the bottom on either side, and there's no back and there's no front, and you'd be right. And that's because we're just working with materials that we have in the place already. So these tarpaulins that we've used, we used around the pergola in the doggy area in the winter to give us some protection from the weather. So we've literally just used these again this time And all we used the mesh panels, as you know, put these up from the base. So just to recap on the first section, we built the base out of scaffold boards around the outside. Again, everything was just timber we had lying around. So today we built the frame at the front here that stabilizes the arch and stops it rocking backwards and forth, and we did the same at the back as well, except the front, the boards come in and give us a way in through the door, whereas at the back it's the solid panels all the way along. There was an original container bed in the middle, and that's now been dismantled, or at least apart from the walkway at the middle at the moment. And then these are basically just tarpaulins. You can buy tarpaulins measuring various different sizes, and they come with the eyelets here. So we just got the tarpaulin tags here, ball and bungee, and just attach them all the way around, all the way along, all the way around. So that's what we've been finishing off today. So this will be, it's a bit like a vented greenhouse. And yes, there is plans to get a proper piece of plastic to go over the entire thing and to fill in the back area and to fill in the front sides, and then we'll put a door in the middle. So that is all planned. It just hasn't actually happened at this precise moment in time. But what I'm hoping is this might just give us enough cover for our melons, maybe some peppers, maybe some cucumbers. So that's the plan. So there we are. That's what we've been doing this week, or this weekend, is building this hoop house.